Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next. Thomas Pannone, a Rhode Island native, is the starting pitcher here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Coming to the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Yankees, the designated hitter, DJ.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off.
First pitch, 107.
The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. This will kick up against the wall now. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Yeah, and he's such a youngster, too. You know, it's great for baseball as a sport when we've got such dominating young players like him making their mark. It's just fun to watch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Torres brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up. He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
That is third. The first baseman,
into the box now, David Rosario. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in.
And he's also right there in the top 5 in both batting average and home runs. He's really a great all-around hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now a flare out to left center. Bichette onto the grass. He can't get to it. This one's down. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Here comes the first pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Ball one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Lined into right, a base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Striding into the box, Giancarlo Stanton, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And it's gone. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton, pushing him close to 400 at 391 for his career. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
In now, Gary Sanchez.
The catcher, Gary.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
That's smoked, but right into the shift. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpire on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Yankees are challenging.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And
the decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
Upon video review, the call of outs at first base has been overturned, and the batter.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
there's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got that average up over 340 now. 13 home runs, 39 driven in. Here's the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Hit down the third baseline.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Batting 9.
In now, Aaron Hicks. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. He's set. Here it comes. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Fouled away. Four runs here in this half inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Jay Happ gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starlin Castro is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is red hot right now.
And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Has thrown north of 1,800 big league innings in his career and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Guerrero.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Castro stands at first with 1 out. And he falls behind 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
2-2 the count. Hit in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 2 down.
Batting 4th. The shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Standing in, Bo Bichette. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. In there, 1-1. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Three and two now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Stanton. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They trail here 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, DJ LeMahieu. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Standing in now, Gleyber Torres. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but just foul.
Hi, what up?
Base is empty here with nobody out. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Hit hard. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Zips it to Castro for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. And the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Swing and a high chopper. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. On to the bottom of inning number 2. 5-0 New York. Bottom of the inning now, and into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
A ball and no strikes. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 1-2 now.
1-2.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 10 home runs and 25 driven in. Hit hard down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Happ, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher. So
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Blue Jays go down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Back up the middle. Castro's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Urshela.
Digging in, Urshela. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
2 out, nobody on. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 5-0 lead.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Here's Juan Lagares. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he popped him up. Torres has it, and there's 1 away.
Batting 9, the catcher, number 10.
Into the box, Reese McGuire. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes 1 swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
From the belt, the pitch. Starlin Castro comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The throw pulls him off the bag. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And moving into the batter's box next will be Jose Pirela. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he lays off for ball 1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to bat.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he gave a glowing review about the quality of the swings they're putting together. He said the frequency with which they're barreling up the baseball in this one has been outstanding, and frankly, really fun for him to watch. Our researchers tell me that 7 of their hits have had exit velocities of 90 miles an hour or better, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the
All set for the start of the fourth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And this is popped up near second base. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping in, Aaron Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
All right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there. Little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field.
The windup and the 0-1. Five runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pirella is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, DJ LeMahieu.
So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the fourth, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Giving chase is Hernandez, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as we check out the ranking on the team leaderboard, you can see that that gives him an even 20 now on the campaign. So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Matt Shoemaker answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So now to the plate, Torres. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And gone up into the second deck.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
At the plate, David Rosario, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. Shoemaker stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Yankees 7, the Jays nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladimir Guerrero.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge is going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll reach second now with one away.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
Brandon Drury will bat next. Swing and a liner. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit closer.
You know, D-Roll, they finally push a run across here. Yesterday, they were shut out, so anytime they can score, it's almost like throwing a party.
Yeah, Dan, no kidding. Look in that dugout, looked like there was steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears right there. They had to get the offense going. Maybe that's the breakthrough they needed.
At the plate now, Rowdy Tellez. Now here's a swing by Tellez as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. Into the second deck and gone.
This is the matchup you'd like as a pitcher, right? Lefty on left, but sometimes you don't win all of the battles. Gave this guy a pitch to hit, and he made him pay for it.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Up top, it's 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. 3 runs already home here. Drilled to the right side, and that's through for a hit.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, to see that batting average go up had to put a smile on his face.
In now, Juan Lagares, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Reese McGuire is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is line to left, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Here's Starlin Castro, and on the first pitch he grounds foul. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Jose Pirela. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Weekly hit to third. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Yankees lead it 7-4. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. Here it comes. Left side, right to him. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready now, Gary Sanchez. Past battles with Matt Shoemaker, he's had some success, 5 for 11. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First delivery to him on the way. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Lagares, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. Number 23 for him thus far, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Gio Urshela. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Yankees 8, the Jays 4. Ready once again, Vladimir Guerrero. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Ready for another chance? Bo Bichette, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Bichette carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. On the season, Bichette is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Grounded back up the middle. Iglesias is there. On to first, a double play.
Just a two-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play, and standing in is the DH, Brendan Drury. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now back.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
Runner at first following the error. And here comes the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he misses there. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. Softly hit out to short, and one gone.
The batter, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready for another shot now, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Nope, that's down.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not tacking the strike zone anymore.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Hot shot toward third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and that will bring an end to the appearance by J. Happ. So he does work the requisite 5 innings for the win, but he leaves his bullpen a tough road to hoe. Chad Green takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Into the box, Juan Lagares, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there, made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
To the plate now, Reese McGuire, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ball game. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. On the ground to the left side, and that's through into left, a base hit. In with it is Stanton, and that's going to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1.
Well, that's off the plate.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be. Not even close.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Jose Pirela, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. high and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero. No balls and 1 strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and they've taken a 1-run lead. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. One and one. Canely, 30 years of age. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Brandon Drury.
Next will be the designated hitter, Brandon Drury. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And that's over. 2-1. Pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now a 9-8 ball game. David Phelps is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Torres.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First delivery to him on the way. The windup and the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Pirella has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Stepping up to the plate, David Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first, and that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. He's set, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that's going to fall. A base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 9-9 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Sam Gaviglio comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Into the box, Gio Urshela. He swings and grounds it to short. Fielded cleanly to Castro at the bag, and that ends the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we are tied 9-9. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes set, and the 0-1.
1-1. Nope, inside, ball 2. Oh, that brings it out.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Teoscar Hernandez stands in as he looks at a called strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
So now to the plate, Juan Lagares, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set with the 0-1.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Standing in now, Reese McGuire, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's...
And this gets on him quickly here and deflects off him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Second baseman,
So here's Starlin Castro as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Castro is a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
That misses 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Blue Jays leave a pair. Our score remains tied at 9 apiece. Tim Mesa has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
number 58, Tim Mesa.
1
Ready to begin the 8th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Hit in the air to center field. Lagares giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Stepping up now, Aaron Hicks. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball and the transfer look good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Line toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
Next for the Yankees, the second baseman.
So digging in now, Torres, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Swinging a ground ball to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1, and this remains a 9-9 ball game. Jonathan Holder is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Now at the plate, Jose Pirela. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 1-2. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first down.
The third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Beautiful part about that home run ball is one swing, it can do a lot of damage. We're tied right now, but you can go back to that previous at-bat when he hit the grand slam and drove in 4 big runs.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Bo Bichette. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the wind, the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Two and 1.
Count 2-1.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and this is going to get down for what should be extra bases, and there's your potential go-ahead run. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Brandon Drury. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Ready with the 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 9-9. So coming to the plate, David Rosario. He singled his last time up.
The first baseman, David Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. On to first, and that is a big out to start the ninth.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. A bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Rounded down the third baseline. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
That's for the Yankees. The catcher, Gary.
Striding in, Gary Sanchez. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Gio Urshela. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. Our score remains tied at 9 apiece. Adam Ottavino enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. Here comes the first pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. Couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Ottavino has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level and sports a respectable ERA just under 3.50.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Teoscar Hernandez becomes out number 2 this inning. At the plate, Juan Lagares. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
0-2. Here it is. Right back at him and off his glove. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Number 10.
At the plate now, Reese McGuire, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And he takes strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Now the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to second for Torres. Right to him. Throw in time and the side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. And this remains a 9-9 ball game. Ken Giles takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 51. Ken Giles.
Settling in now, Jose Iglesias. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Jose Iglesias.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
The 0-1. This is line to left. Pirella is there, and he'll bring this one in.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Hicks. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A ball and a strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down.
Designated hitter, GM.90.1080p.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, DJ LeMahieu. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Our score remains tied at 9 apiece. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Jose Pirela, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Misses, ball 2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Next to the Blue Jays, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And there's ball 1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Chopper foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, and this remains a 9-9 ball game. Eleventh inning set to get underway, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Torres. He's set. Here it comes. Well, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead. To the plate now, David Rosario. Hit well again down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. And This is popped up near second base. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first down.
Now back, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge, working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Bichette waits on it, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Now here's the pitch. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
The 0-1 on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll cut on and miss at a good slider at the knees for strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. In the dirt here. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fouled off. A pause, and the 0-2. Sharp ground ball toward the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Ryan Tepera takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Standing in now, Gio Urshela, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Fouled away. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. The Yankees are out in front, 11-9. Aroldis Chapman takes the mound in a save situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. Set now for the bottom of the 11th. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, even at home when you're down by 2, trying to score a couple of runs off of one of the game's top closers.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
The pitch.
Ball, that's out. That's in. Ball 2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now at the plate, Brendan Drury. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
The batter, number 44.
Digging in to try it again, Rowdy Tellez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
11-9 is how this one ends. New York sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Adam Ottavino wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Aroldis Chapman closes the door for the save, his 28th on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs, 19 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Blue Jays, 9 runs on 18 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. The winning pitcher is Adam Ottavino. His record is now 4-3. The loss goes to Ken Giles. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.